lovelies. So a little bit pressed for time, so we're going to do a tarot read this morning instead of oracle. As the cat destroys something in the background. If you can hear the rustling, but alright, let's see what we need to know for today. What's our message? What do we need to hear? What do we need to know? We've got the Queen of Swords in transition. We have the Five of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. This transition is all about bringing in clarity. There is some kind of clarity coming in today in regards to this feeling of unworthiness, this feeling of desperation, this feeling of worthless, of always having to struggle, that kind of vibe, that kind of woe is me energy. There's some clarity coming through today in some kind of new offer, some kind of new opportunity, some kind of new perspective. Something in your physical reality is going to come in today in order to bring in more clarity in whatever it is that's affecting you. This, take it how it resonates. This is a collective reading, but something has been either in the back of your mind bothering you, or creating an insecurity. And this clarity that's coming in today, the Queen of Swords is decisive. She's organized. She's clear with her thinking and her thoughts, or she's not necessarily emotionally driven, but she does have the experience of knowing that feeling your way through allows for the clarity to come in. That feelings of inadequacy, of unworthiness, of just this low vibrational vibe is something that I think not that you're struggling with, but with the work that you've been doing, with the awarenesses you've been having, you're in a place today where you're allowing for her to come through. I think with this, whatever it is that's going to be coming in today, what's on the bottom? We have the Empress. So we have this emotional clarity. The Empress is the divine feminine, the divine mother of the deck, right? And so there's something that's coming in today. There is an emotional awareness, emotional expansion. There's something, I'm just seeing the wreaths here, and it's feeling expansive. It's feeling fertile. It's feeling open, right? We've got all the flowers and the fruits and whatnot. She's expanding, expansive. There's the Judgment cards on the bottom, so there's going to be some ascension. You're going to come into some clarity today because of whatever this offer is. It's going to provide you with the clarity you need to allow the Queen, the archetype in you that is the Queen of Swords, the decisive, but the clarity, there's this knowing, and you've been doubting this knowing. You've been seeing your physical reality and going, no, I can't be right. I can't be moving in the right direction, because it's not showing up. It's not gonna show up. It's gonna show up after you feel your way through. You're going to have to grow and expand that divine feminine, that reflective energy, the one that sits and goes, it doesn't react. The divine feminine doesn't jump into action. She sits with the information and deciphers it. She feels her way through and then comes to a clear decision. But that can't happen when we're sitting there focusing on the wrong things. But there is something coming in today that is going to provide that little bit of boost of in your physical reality that you need. Like if you're looking for a sign, the sign's going to come in today. If you're looking for information, that's going to show through. Can we get more on this Ace of Pentacles? I want to know if there's anything else we can get on the Ace of Pentacles. So what else do we need to know about this Ace of Pentacles energy? What's coming in today? What do we have here? We have the Two of Pentacles. So there's going to be an offer, something that is going to bring balance. It's going to bring that, I have the Two of Cups on the bottom, emotional balance as well. So there's a physical balance, this physical balance, like a balancing act, something that's going to be offered to kind of turn the tides of this energy, right? Because it's almost like we're focusing on the one thing. Something else is going to come in to bring in balance. It's going to provide that emotional, it could be a partnership. This could be either romantic or platonic or business relationship that's coming in, but it also can point to, or does point to, your own emotional coupling, in that we all have divine masculine and feminine within us, right? This could point to when something does come in, you're finding balance in that you're not reacting right away. You are contemplating, you are thinking, you're allowing for that information to sink in so as to avoid focusing on the things you've been looking at. This no longer serves. And it's what's keeping our queen in transition, because we're focusing on the wrong thing. As these come in, it's going to give you that little boost in perspective to allow for the queen to move into a upright position, which brings the clarity, which brings the focus, which brings the awareness. And then you have this emotional fulfillment, this emotional balancing of want, needs, but also, the balance of your physical reality, showing some signs of coming together, of flowing, of, now it could be money, it could be an opportunity, it could be a person. This is just the essential internal feeling is going to be one of balance and celebration. Four of Wands is all about stability, but also celebrating that stability. There's, in some cards you see a couple standing there, and this is the awning or that they stand under as they get married. So there is a sense of celebration, of awareness. And just like in the Empress card, we had this wreath full of fruit and prosperity coming in. That's what's coming in with this energy. As you come together within yourself, as you realize that these thoughts that you've been focusing on aren't aligned with the whole of who you are, it's a moment, right? I heard this quote this morning about Taoism and how good or bad is not, good luck and bad luck is not a thing. It's about a farmer who lost his horse and, oh, such bad luck. And the farmer says, maybe. The next day the horse comes back with more wild horses. And the neighbors are like, oh, such good luck. And the farmer says, maybe. His son hops on a horse and breaks his leg. And the neighbors are like, oh my God, such bad luck. The farmer replies, maybe. The next day the army comes in and tries to recruit, but overlooks his son because he has a broken leg. And the neighbors, oh, such good luck. Maybe. It's all about perspective. This idea of what's good or bad doesn't exist. It's how you approach it. It's the clarity you bring to it, the awareness you allow, and the realization that there is balance in everything. What we define as good or bad is just part of a balancing act. And if you step back far enough, if you zoom out, you can see the maybe in all opportunities. And so here it's a message of coming together, allowing things to proceed, celebrating the victories, and letting those things that need to go, letting them go. Like the energy in that Five of Pentacles. It's not your reality, it's just an experience. Zoom out. Allow for the Queen to turn and bring that clarity. Allow for your emotions to settle and the balance to show up. If you needed more information, please let me know. Otherwise, have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. And we will see you in the next one.